Welcome back to A Year in the Loft with Alex. Today is album 7, track 5, and is another kind of interesting one. Let me tell you the story. So Andrew had been producing for about 5 days straight, and he turned to me and said, do you mind producing today? Or like in the morning, he was like, do you mind doing a bit of producing? I was like, sure. And I basically sat down and played some pretty simple chords, hence why I'm at the piano. I played G major, B minor, A major, E minor, then a passing chord, back up to G major. And I played it on a synth, which sounded like this. Dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And basically, James then wanted to add some guitar on that, so he played this. But before I kind of show you through the whole production, let me make some edits and I will catch up with you shortly to take you through the whole thing. I'm back. Headphones on. I didn't record any of me editing stuff. Basically added fades to the guitars, and it does sound as boring as it is, although I kind of subtly enjoy it. Yeah, it really depends how like tedious it is. Anyway, let's jump into the project. So as I played, it started out with the plucks here. And basically I just took it from there to add the guitars. I say I added the guitars, James added the guitars. And then for the chorus, we added just basses, basically. I individually play the basses. So there was this one, this one, this one, and all together with the sub, they sound like this. So if I play that with everything else in the chorus so far, and then basically to finish the track off, we just added some drums. So there's a big hi-hat loop, which I've bounced down, kick, hi-hat, a couple of snares. Then hi-hats. Into the chorus. And that basically makes up the whole of the production. There are a few other effects in, like these bits of guitar effects. And James adds some strums in, as you can hear, in kind of the second verse and continuing on through the song. But mainly what carries the song are the vocals. So I'll play you lead vocal and the backing, because I guess the melody was quite hard for me to sing, and the range it was pretty difficult for me to sing, so we basically threw as many vocals as possible on the track.
I know my heart's taking over, yeah. I pull you in, pull you closer, yeah. But if I listen to my head, it'll break my heart, oh.
So you can obviously hear there's me doing a top octave and a lower octave as well. But I think what was cool is the production played off the vocals. So if you listen to this bit again, cut,
it'll break my heart,
drops back in, and then same thing happens again.
It doesn't matter what we said, this could be the start.
Which I thought was a really cool effect. And then we drop into the chorus here.
Hey, rubies and diamonds, we gotta find them. We lose our mind then, we gotta take them home. Baby, it's shining on the horizon. It's all about timing, so I gotta let you know, yeah, yeah. Cause I gotta let you know, yeah, yeah. Cause I gotta let you know, yeah, yeah. Cause I gotta let you know, yeah.
And as you can hear, there's my vocal, there's James's vocals, there's loads of vocals we recorded. Really, really stacked out session, just to kind of give it what it like deserves, really. And then the ending was pretty cool. And it ends just with the strums.
Cause I gotta let you know, yeah, yeah. Cause I gotta
But now I want to talk to you about the lyrics for a while. So, lyrically, this song's kind of interesting. It's called Rubies and Diamonds, and rubies is spelled not I-E-S, but with dash S. And basically, that's because it's about a girl named Ruby, and we wanted to kind of play off that with rubies and diamonds. The verse 1 says, I know my heart's taking over, I pull you in, pull you closer, but if I listen to my head, it'll break my heart. Doesn't matter what we said, this could be the start of something. Into the chorus I say, hey, rubies and diamonds, we gotta find them, we lose our mind, we gotta take them home. Baby, you're shining on the horizon, so it's all about timing, so I gotta let you know. Yeah, cause I gotta let you know, and it kind of goes into this ad lib. Yeah, cause I gotta let you know. Yeah, cause, and then I gotta let you know. Yeah, cause I gotta let you know, and then like, yeah, which I thought was kind of like just cool, like a bit of vocalization. But basically, the story behind the song is I was actually out on a night out with a friend, and he wanted cheering up, so we just went out, me and him, and I just halfway through the evening walked over to these two girls and started chatting to them. One was called Ruby, one was called Ellie, I don't remember. But and we went outside, we had a chat, and one of my good friends was like, he'd never seen me more confident. He was like, you two should be together, and I was like, oh, fair enough. Anyway, we didn't speak again after that. She aired me, was kind of peak, you know. Anyway, I told them the story when we were writing the song, and hence why I wanted to use the play on words for rubies and diamonds. Verse 2 says, you have the world on your shoulders, yeah, I'll take the risk, keep composure, but if we open up our minds, we don't know what we'll find, and I'll be by your side, you don't have to decide, baby. And basically, a lot of the song is me like saying what we could have been in a way, like what I'd hoped we'd been, but obviously we haven't, like, well, we're not. And then back into the chorus, rubies and diamonds, we gotta find them, we lose our mind, we gotta take them home. Baby is shining on the horizon, it's all about timing, so I gotta let you know. But it's like, the song is kind of me letting her know, if that makes sense, even though I guess we're not like together, which is kind of funny. But yeah, hence why it's called Rubies, the name Rubies and Diamonds, which I thought was kind of clever. I'll leave the lyrics down below in the description, comments if you want to have a read of them. And yeah, it was a very fun song. The production's obviously very simple, but I think the vocal melodies and like the little effects and James's guitar all carries it really, really nicely. The audio will be out tomorrow if you want to take a listen, then yeah. And if you're new around here, make sure to leave the video a like, subscribe if you want to see more kind of songwriting content. And I think that's it. I'll be back with you in a few days' time. So bye-bye and peace.